so yes, I'm putting on my jeans and my sneakers and I'm getting out there because it's way too important for us to sit on the sideline while we got to get this brother back in office. You understand? There was a man, right, and he's walking down the street and he saw this elderly gentleman. He was sitting in the chair and he had a dog in front of him. And the man goes up to the elderly gentleman and says, listen here, sir, does your dog bite? And the elderly gentleman said, no, my dog don't bite. The man goes up to the elderly gentleman and said, sir, you sure your dog don't bite? He says, no, my dog don't bite. So the man goes up to the dog and he tries to pet the dog, and the dog beats him, ow, and he bites the man on his hand and he breaks the skin. He said, oh, man, what was that all about? He said, man, sir, I thought you said your dog don't bite. And the gentleman said, you know what? That ain't my dog. So, the point of the story is, we got to learn to ask the right questions. So, the question is not do I need to vote, or is it important, or whether or not these things are important to us. We have to understand that these things people lost their life for. These things, my mother was born in an era where she could not even vote when she was born. So this is an era that my mother was born in. That's not too long ago. So we talk about, is it really important to vote? If it was really important, if it was really unimportant rather, why is it that in 2006, there were no voter ID laws passed in any state? There's no such thing as voter identification, that we have to make things more difficult. But all of a sudden, since 2011, 180 different laws have been introduced in 41 different states. Over 41 different states, 180 different types of laws to make it more difficult to do what you fought to do, to check that little box. To do what folks were hung to do, to check that little box. You know, 19 states have passed restrictive voting laws. Up to 5 million voters have been impacted.